At number one, the Clemson Tigers. Now, here's what I love. I absolutely love their passing attack and defensive line. And those are the things that stand out to me and kind of take them from a good team to an elite team. Let's start with quarterback. I think Cade Klubnik is the best returning quarterback in America. He's got tons of experience. Going into his senior year, has started now, this will be his third year, was widely considered to be a guy that was somewhat disappointing 2 years ago with how he performed. And then the way he played last year was amazing. He showed great development, threw for 3,600 yards, 36 touchdowns, just 6 interceptions. The other part I love about his game was how much more effective he became as a runner. He had over 450 yards rushing last year, a couple of really long runs. So you saw some of the athleticism. And I think the chemistry that he's going to have now in his third year working with his offensive coordinator, Garrett Riley, is going to allow him an even deeper understanding of how to attack teams, when to attack teams situationally, and how to execute in high-octane situations like a 2-minute drill. His supporting cast is off the charts. If you look at the wide receiver, it's probably as good as we've seen from Clemson in a really long time. Look, for a while there, they were kind of banged up. They were really young at wide receiver. That's no longer the case. Antonio Williams going into his senior year, one of the best wideouts in America, just a great playmaker, well-rounded wide receiver. But on the outside, you have unbelievable speed in Bryant Wesco, who can get over the top of anybody defensively. You got size, strength, matchup problems, refinement from TJ Moore. Those two guys going into their sophomore year, you can expect a huge jump from them. This group is extremely explosive, and they're extremely well-rounded. But the defensive line might be the best unit they have on their team, which is kind of wild when you think about it, because it's constantly considered, at least for the last few years, one of the better groups in America. It all starts with TJ Parker, who at the defensive end spot led all Power 4 edge defenders, 12 sacks last year, incredibly disruptive. Every single time he was on the field, it felt like he was on the cusp of taking over the game. Peter Woods, last year, because of depth issues, had to slide out to defensive end. Now he's going to be back to his more natural position of defensive tackle. Really good against the run, really disruptive on the interior. So they should be really good with those two stars there along the front, but they get deep in a hurry as well. You add Will Help from Purdue, really highly regarded player coming over. They don't often go to the portal, but now they have some depth at that position. They made him a high priority. You got a true freshman, Amari Adams, got to feel good about how he could factor in at some point during the season. And the new DC with Tom Allen coming down, I think this could make this group even more aggressive than they were a year ago. So I love what they have at wide receiver with offensive weaponry, and I love what they have along the defensive line. The one thing that concerns me, you look at this roster all over the place, man, it is stacked. This is their year. This is Clemson's year to really make a run. It feels like they've circled 2025, and this is the year to go all in, and they could very well do so. The one question mark is the running back depth. Lose Phil Maffa, a guy that was highly productive, kind of a bell cow the last couple of years. He was a guy that might not have had crazy top-end speed, but was physical and kind of a tone setter there in the run game, even though at times last year he was a little bit banged up. They have an injury to Jay Haynes, who is expected to be one of the guys this year that would be in the rotation to maybe be the number one. Well, he tears his ACL in the ACC championship game. Coming back off major injury, they think he's got a chance to be back and ready to roll, but will he be the same shifty Haynes that we saw last year? They have some unproven depth as well. Gideon Davidson's a guy that everybody raves about. Highly regarded true freshman, one of the top backs in the country coming out. He might be a day one star, but it is at least right now a bit of a question mark. We've seen Clemson have success with true freshman backs in the past. Can they do it again with Davidson? You got Jarvis Green, you got Eziomi. Like, they got plenty of guys. It's just a lot of it is unproven. They've never had the workload that's going to be expected from them here in 25 as a featured back. So that's the one question on the roster. But right now, Clemson is the top dog coming in to 2025.